Hi there, students. Martial law. Okay, what is martial law? Recently, martial law was declared in South Korea, and everybody was quite surprised. But what is martial law? Okay, it's the imposition of military authority, military law over civilian affairs, over civilian law. So normal civil law and civil rights doesn't exist, and the military has the right to tell you what to do. The military only need to say that this needs to be done, and that is the idea. It's the replacement of civilian government by military rule, and it suspends all civil legal processes. The military power has ultimate authority. Martial law can last a specified amount of time, or it can last indefinitely. And I think really in a dictatorship, well, a dictatorship is a type of martial law. They may have civil laws, but it's what the dictatorship say goes. Normally martial law is declared at times of war or in emergency, particularly when there is a rebellion or a coup d'etat. One of the problems though with martial law is there's nothing that actually defines martial law. There's a phrase from 1628, martial law's been around a long time, from Sir Matthew Hale, which says martial law is no law, but something indulged rather than allowed as a law. So martial law, it doesn't have a clear definition. This is where the army can do what the hell they want, and martial law, it's normally used to stop a coup d'etat or to stop a rebellion, or to suppress political opinion. For example, in Poland in 1981. They can also declare martial law when there's a natural disaster. However, normally they call this a state of emergency. So martial law, it's when the army is in charge. Okay, so yeah, martial law is where the military authorities have absolute jurisdiction over the population. This is normally when the civil authority has broken down, or when a country is invaded by an enemy. The enemy then declares martial law, and the military have absolute jurisdiction in power. But this is particularly when civil authority has broken down. But in an invasion, it's imposed. It's the law imposed on the by the military forces of the occupying army, and this is martial law, ruling the country. But it's the rule of the country by the army. But it doesn't have to be all of a country. It could be control of a city, it could be an area. So renegade forces captured the capital and imposed martial law. So it's the substitution for the normal courts to military courts or military decisions. And in effect, when martial law is in effect, the military commander of an area or a country has unlimited authority to make the law. So the supreme commander has the right to make any decision, and this is why it's very difficult to describe martial law, because this is a clear dictatorship of sorts. Okay, so yeah, the military rules directly, and that is martial law. So yes, um, the country is now under martial law, although they say that martial law will be lifted in several cities. In May, martial law was lifted in most areas. Um, Kuwait declared martial law after the Gulf War. Okay, so martial law, martial law. They have the right to shoot you if they feel like it. Okay, martial law, formality. Five, informality, use absolutely anywhere. Martial means military law. So, martial law. Bye for now.